entangles. You heard that? Entangles men. It's like, did my mom know the meaning of this name before she gave it to me? Hello there, and welcome to the Grow and Glow Tribe. My name is Cassandra from the tropical island of St. Lucia, but I now reside on another tropical island in the Bahamas. And this channel was a long, really long time coming. It took intentional action to just do it. I'm not 100% sure of what lies ahead for this channel or this ministry, but I know that it will definitely be worth it. Before I go any further, please let me answer a question that many of you may be wondering. Some of you may be seeing me for the first time and you may be wondering, well, who is she? I am a God and growth enthusiast. I love God. I really love God. I mean, I wouldn't be here without him. And it is my desire to just get to know him intimately and just to fulfill his purpose for my life. I just want to walk in his purpose for my life. I want to do what he designed me to do. And I never want to stop until that is accomplished. I also love growth. I love to see people grow. I love to see them blossom. I love to see them break the ceilings, the glass ceilings, step out of their shell, and just grow. I clap for them when it's their turn. And I walk up that aisle when my name is called. I am also a Toastmaster, Beyond Success Facilitator. I am a travel advisor, a content creator, and I'll stop here because I just like to consider myself as a creative. I am also a pastor's wife. I've been a pastor's wife for 13 years. No, almost 13 years. So what can you expect from this channel? I started my intentional growth journey in 2015. And since we're in 2022, that makes it 7 years ago. And if you're a Christian like I am, the number 7 gets you excited because it is what we call God's favorite number. It represents completion and perfection. Don't get me wrong. This by no way means that my growth journey is complete or is perfect. Hello. It is actually very far from that. But I believe that now is the perfect time, the opportune time to just share my growth journey and to encourage others along the way who are trying to grow themselves. And this is what I'm going to do. The idea for this channel in particular started back in 2021, which was last year. I had just finished a training session and I just took some time to reflect, do some introspection, and also some quiet time with God. And then something happened. All of a sudden, I got this urge to research my name. Now, mind you, from a teenager, I already knew what my name meant. And when I tell you what it means, then you'll be surprised if you don't already know. Like I said, my name is Cassandra. And when I researched my name back then, I only found 3 definitions. The first was prophetess, which is good. I mean, I don't mind being a prophetess. The second was prophetess of doom. Like, what? Prophetess of doom? There's a long story behind this. And the third one is she who entangles. You heard that? Entangles men. It's like, did my mama know this name? Did my mom know the meaning of this name before she gave it to me? Definitely not. She did not. So mommy was setting me up from the get-go. Sorry, mommy, if you're listening to this. Sorry, nothing personal, just joking. But yes, I was like, what? She who entangles men? Ugh. So that night I did my research and found out the Christian meaning to my name, which is helper of mankind. Now, hey, that's better than she who entangles men or prophetess of doom. And I also found out the Greek meaning, which is shining upon mankind. Now, this got me excited. I was like, yes. So I'm not only a prophetess of doom, I'm not only a man entangler, but I help mankind. And I also shine. And just learning this just gave me a new sense of excitement, enthusiasm. I was like, oh my, shining on man, helper of mankind. That's more like it, because this is what I want to do. After I researched my name, the other thing I did was to research on the the egg hatching process for chickens. I'll tell you why. The speaker that night had also spoken about breaking free from one's shell. Now, I had always spoken about that too, because I knew that I had to break away from my shell. I've always told myself, Cassandra, in order for you to get to where you want to go, girl, you've got to break free from your comfort zone. Break free from that shell. Break free from what is holding you back. I had also encouraged others to break free from their shells, but I had never really dug into the meaning or the research or the concept behind breaking out of your shell. Why is it that you need to break out of your shell? And so, after finding this new meaning to my name, I decided to research the chicken egg hatching process. So the egg hatching process for chickens, I decided to Google that and just learn a little more about it. And this is where I learned lessons on growth that changed my life. Yes, actually changed my life. Learning about the egg hatching process of chickens. Yes. And I'll just share one of them with you, because this is the concept that helped me develop this channel and even name it the Grow and Glow Tribe. Here's what happened. I learned that chickens, as they try to break out of their shells, they chirp. Do you want to know why they chirp? They chirp to see if there's any other life out there. So one chick chirps, another chirps, and all the other chicks trying to break through their shells chirp. And just hearing the chirping of another chick around them serves as motivation for that chick. Okay, there's life out there. Okay, there are other chicks out there struggling and wanting to come out of their shell too. I need to meet them. If they're chirping, I need to meet them. And just the chirping sounds from other chicks inspire the chicks to break through that shell. And if you notice, after the chicks have broken through that shell, they commune together. They come together and they form little clusters and they walk together, right? I'm sure you've seen that, because they formed that community from the struggle. They were struggling in that shell to get out. They encouraged each other through the process. And now that they're out of the process, they're still together. There's a bond there. And I was like, wow. I want to be that chick. That although I am struggling to break free of my shell, I am chirping away. So that another chick that feels that he or she is alone in that growth process, he or she is alone and maybe a failure or cannot get out of that shell, that they may be inspired to know that there's somebody else who is not giving up and kicking and breaking and cracking that shell open. And I want to inspire them to chirp and break that shell. And this is what we as human beings can do for each other. A lot of the times we stay quiet with our stories. Our growth journey is done in silence. We don't want people to know. And I understand that there are so many ills in the world that some people may be afraid to do so. But some people, despite the ills, they want to be that lighthouse. They want to be that helper of mankind. And while they're breaking, they're chirping away. They're telling their story. They're sharing truth. They're sharing insight. They're sharing with others how they can grow. They're motivating others. They're empowering others and helping others find the voice to share their story and tell their story with others. And this is what I want to do. This is what inspired me to start the channel. If you would like to be part of this community where we can share our stories, grow together, I learn from you, you learn from me, then be sure to like, subscribe, and share with any other person that you think may need this. I'm also on Facebook as the Grow and Glow Tribe. I have not posted much on this, but if you go there, you'll be able to get some Bible text, some encouragement on growth and so forth. So if you're on Facebook, go ahead and check me out. I will also have the link down in my description. If you have ever researched your name, I would love to hear it. I would love to know what your name means. And if you're also Cassandra, now you know what your name means. If you hadn't already, that is, because I know some of you may have also researched your name. So put it in the comments. I would love to read them. My next video will be about why I started this growth journey in the first place. And I have a surprise for you. I will also be sharing a wonderful tip or a wonderful opportunity to help you jumpstart your own growth journey. And guess what? It's free. Yes, free. All you need to do is commit and go get it done. So if you're up for it, join me next time on my next video. And please remember to grow and glow.